Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Just a few things I wanted to go over. As we're at school this week, I know not a lot of us here yesterday, but we have full house back today. Lots of wet clothes. So whatever we can do to um, support that in any way. Some things we had today. We went over a few different techniques with the snow pants, with the elastic going over the boot, and those kind of things, and how that helps, and just trying to be problem solvers about that. But that should save a few of the issues. But maybe just some backups, a pair of socks in the bag or something. Masks become very damp, so being able to kind of go back and forth between masks, maybe have one you wear outside, one inside, those kind of things help keep these guys a bit more comfortable, because there's only so much that we can do, and we really want to take advantage of being outside with this big snowfall that we got. Lots of stuff to do. Went yesterday with the crew that we had here. We built some snow ghosts out front. I came back last night after. Oh, is this working here? Oh, that's just Valentine's fan pick. We'll go past that. Oh, this is our. There we go. I just put this up the other day. It is our Air Max wall. So we did some artwork with these Air Max here, so they're looking really cool in the hallway, and we're going to kind of do a voting system and put some of the stuff that we learned over in the open space on the side there. We did a little bit of reading on the history of the shoe, and then the Air Pocket, the Nike Air technology. We found out something really cool. It was about the designer's trip to Paris, and he went to I believe it's pronounced Pompidou, the Pompidou building, where all the guts of the building are shown from the outside, and that's the idea of the Air Pocket showing. So we're learning some cool science, doing some cool artwork, and then I went to work putting this board up, and we're going to have the school kind of vote on the shoe for a bit of fun. But last night we came back, and I put some, that's just glow sticks in the eyes of some of these snow ghosts that we made. So I came back last night and popped them in, just dollar store glow sticks, but pretty cool effect for some snowman or snow ghost or snow monster ideas. So this is right in front of the school. Looks really cool up close. I was hoping that you could see it driving from the street, but the street lights kind of took away from that, which I should have known. But still cool nonetheless. So today we went out, did some science with some bubble making. First we took a look at this book on Epic Books called Big Bad Bubble. If it ever loads. Everything loads much more slow when I have the recording device going on. Big Bad Bubble. So this is a book that can be found just on Epic there. And we learned all about these monsters here, and when bubbles pop, they don't just pop, they disappear and go to La La Land. So maybe your kids can tell you about that, but we read Big Bad Bubble because we went outside and did some bubble making. Just the mixture that you use for this is a kind of a mixture of water, almost a simple syrup, and some corn syrup. Just little bits of those. And you can see whatever, we use straws and water bottles today. And, it's a bit of a technique, and you probably want to play around with the solution at home when it's not, not as much of a worry about COVID. You see like this guy is right here blowing bubbles right inside there, and they do crystallize like this because of the solution that you use, and it's pretty neat. So we were out there doing that today. A lot of fun. You can look up that by just searching frozen bubble experiment, and you can get the things that we used. And if you do anything like that at home, please send pictures in so we can share. And like I said, Big Bad Bubble, if you wanted to read that again, is just on the Epic Books site. We're also learning a bit about water as we continue water and air for our science. In math today, we were talking about both counting money and using a skip count strategy to make that work. As you can see, it works well with many of these for twos, 5, 10s, 20s, 50s, and hundreds. 10 cents, 5 cents. And the difficult one, the challenge for our grade, is to do quarters. So that's kind of something to work on right now. Whatever the level your child's at, that's where to start. If it's still working with twos, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that's where you start. But the challenge right now is to work with quarters. And that's what we're kind of working on. We're trying to look at money and adding money together, plus using those strategies. So if you go to toytheater.com here and look up Play Money Canada, you can see at the top that's exactly what you would type in if you're looking for it. But going to Toy Theater, so lots of different hands-on manipulatives that are turned digital. Okay, so here we have different parts of. Okay, so if we're doing something like this, and just bringing amounts of money together, we're doing both things at once, is learning quick addition skip counting strategies plus adding money together. So for example, we're using the skip by 5s, 5, 10, 15, so we have $15. And then what I was saying today is don't restart each time. We know that we have $15, and now we just hold that in our mind, and now we just have to add the other part. You can start from 15 and go up that way, okay, by adding 2, or just skip count the other part. We have 15 here, and we have 2, 4, $6, so we need 15 and 6. So together we're working on our quick, fast math addition strategies, plus learning different ways to add money, and kind of how Canadian money works as well. So just kind of taking a peek at that today. But if you go here, anything that we do at school that's reinforced in that way is excellent. If any time a student goes home, does the activity, comes back the next day, and they had done it at home, there's so many steps ahead. So just a great place to start, just adding simple things. You can make up the cost of something, make up a little store and pretend that that's working. And yeah, great place to start. So those are a few of the things that we worked on today. Another thing, reading material. Sometimes students choose to bring their library book home, and that's okay. Then they need some reading material here. For the first half of the year, we did 5 minutes every day after lunch of independent, silent reading, because this is a skill that we need to acquire. Then, so anything that they have. We have a word wall here. So even old scraps of newspaper is something that they can pull out and match. How many words can you find from our Dolch word list on the word wall to our newspaper? It's just a quick 8 minutes of either reading for enjoyment or reading for practice. But anything from home, okay? If there's no books lying around home, old magazines, old anything, and we'll come up with a quick independent activity. Okay, so just trying to review here. Ways to stay warm, strategies for that: extra pair of socks, backup pair of gloves, 2 masks. Just from, it's inevitable, they're getting a little bit wet. We're getting out there, we're trying to be active. Lots of sitting in the last few months, and we're trying to take advantage of being together and being outside, where it's more safe, and it's a lot of fun right now. So those extras, okay? And just a review on the elastic on those warm-up pants or snow pants will save the socks. Okay, and as always, any questions or concerns or anything, find me here on Edsby. Stick to that Lexia. 15 minutes a day is a goal. I can guarantee you the students in here that have been consistent with it they're at that steady pace. They've been moving forward consistently since the starting of the year. So keep on that. Any passwords or anything that are needed, or any kind of support to get on those things, if you haven't, get a hold of me. Okay, we'll talk again soon, and have a great night.